It's another beautiful day for working on the railroad, and today I'm going to try to accomplish several different things. One is to put some snow on top of one of the scenes that is part of my winter layout, my Polar Express layout. Another is to do some electrical work. I've got a street light that's no longer lighting up. It's somehow gotten disconnected and I need to get it reconnected. So I'll be going under the table doing some electrical work. And then I'm going to also illustrate for you how I've been putting these clear plastic panels around the table in strategic areas to protect the layout from accidental bumping and knocking into things and breaking stuff. So we'll do all three of those things in this video today, and we're going to get started right now. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for your support. If you're not, now would be a great time to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Hi, I'm Owen, and in these videos I'm continuing to build, expand, and improve my Lionel Polar Express model train layout in O gauge. There's all kinds of things that go into doing a model train layout. They include constructing the tables, doing the electrical connections, doing maintenance on the trains, plaster sculpting on the layout in order to simulate a surface that you want to put things on, and putting on accessories, adding accessories from time to time. All of those are part of the building process. And in these videos, I show you what I'm doing and how I do it. Today it's going to be a combination of putting down some snow, doing some electrical work, and then also doing some plastic panels, clear plastic panels around the layout to protect strategic locations from accidental damage by bumping into things. And we're going to get that going right now. This little wooded area has a few wolves in it right now. I've actually got some more on order, and I'm going to add probably 3 more wolves here to the wolf pack. I've already added a couple of things. One is the dried brush that you see, clumps of dried brush throughout this area. Another is this piece of clear plastic acrylic that protects the area from accidental bumping. This is an area that's really been vulnerable to bumping and getting disrupted. So I've protected it with that clear plastic sheet. The next step in doing this area, landscaping this area, is going to be to put some soft flake snow over it. I'm going to sprinkle that over the whole area. The first thing I'll do is to spray it with Scenic cement, mist it with Scenic cement, and then I will sprinkle the soft flake snow over the area. I want to protect the rails, the wolves, and the clear acrylic sheet on the side of the layout from the spray of the Scenic cement. So I've covered those, and I'm going to go ahead and get the Scenic cement misted over the area now. The container that the soft flake snow comes in is made so that you can shake it right out of the container onto the layout. I'm not trying to get a deep buildup of snow, I just want a dusting over everything. Now once that's on, I need to mist it with Scenic cement again. This next application of the Scenic cement will seal everything, and it will keep the soft flake snow in place. It will also seal the brush that I put on the layout. I'm doing this from a little bit of a distance back, so it allows the Scenic cement to mist down over it and settle on it without disrupting the soft flake snow that I've just put down. There, that looks good to me. We'll let it dry and we'll see if we need to do another application. I've trimmed away enough insulation now in order to be able to get the bare wire connected. I'm using these connectors in order to do the connections. The way these work is you press down on that little lever on the top there, and that opens the inside enough to slip the wire in. Then you release that and it locks the wire in place. Do that to each side of it, making sure you get the ground on one side and the positive on the other side. And if that's done correctly, you've got a good connection. There we have it. The wiring for the street light is fastened down in that little clip that you see, and little white plastic clip, and the conduit is now in place protecting the wiring that carries it over to the connector for the circuit under the table. The snow that I sprinkled down over the wolf pack and the wooded slope here has had a chance to dry, and I really like the way it turned out. And the wolves just look a little more natural in that habitat. The clear acrylic plastic sheets that I used to protect areas of the train table from accidentally bumping and damage comes in these 13.5 by 3 foot long sheets. It's 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's protected when I get it by this cling film on both sides. So the first thing I need to do is remove that cling film, and then I can get on with drilling holes where I'm going to put the screws that will hold it onto the table. To make the holes that the screws will go through to hold this clear plastic sheeting onto the side of the train table, I need to cut them, not drill them. So I'm using a Dremel tool with an abrasive tip on it to cut holes into the plastic. And it's kind of a messy job, so I'm protecting my hands and I'm protecting the area around where I'm doing it. Let me get you focused on that. Well, that's the first hole cut. Now I need to cut the rest of the holes, and the process is just the same. Well, I've got the clear plastic shield in place now to protect the North Pole scene on my Polar Express layout. And I think that's going to be a good thing, because there's just so many little things over there that could get damaged if I bumped up against them accidentally. And it's very close quarters getting through there, so having that shield there, that's going to be a big plus. My favorite part of every video is running the trains, and that's what we're going to do right now. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to be continuing our build and improving of the Polar Express model train layout in O-Gauge over the next many months to come. So please be sure to click the thumbs up down below and like this video. Hit the subscribe so that you don't miss any of the future videos. And be sure to share this with anybody you know who may be interested in model trains. Again, as always, thanks for watching.